Hey guys, welcome back. It is Artosis and Grubby. Well, Grubby in a second. He's running back here right now. We started the game really quick because we want to give you guys as many games as possible today. And we are covering Creator Prime down here in the bottom right. And up here in the top left, IG.XluoS. And the map, Ohana. Of course, this is the loser bracket, so whoever loses here is out of this tournament. And whoever wins here, very good chance at the top 6, as this side of the loser bracket actually has 2 players already qualified to the actual BWC. So, I mean, obviously their spots will drop down. So, that's a pretty big deal. These guys are playing for a lot right now. XluoS really wants this win, whereas Creator, he's already going to BWC, so not as big a deal. Alright, so to take a look at exactly what's going on, XluoS this game, obviously getting a much faster core than Creator, which this leads me to believe he is going to attack very early. Look at how much energy we actually have on this Nexus, and with his core just so much faster, it definitely looks like he's going to put on the early aggression. Could be just like a 3-gate attack, just a really quick one. Could be a 4-gate, of course, as well. And we'll see how well he can actually execute this, because it definitely, this is the type of build that you would use against someone like Creator that you know is going to be better than you in the longer game. This is going to give you chances to win in that early game. Alright, so Creator, let's see if he's actually scouted yet. No, he hasn't scouted at all yet. So this is going to come down here pretty unawares for him. Now, as far as the chrono boosts go, this warp gate upgrade is not as far ahead as you might think right now. But he is going, yep, it is one of these 3-gate attacks. And he is going to go down there immediately. He's going to have a Zealot and 2 Stalkers with his probe, so that's going to allow him to force his way pretty much no matter what. Creator's going to have likely just the Zealot and the Stalker. Oh, he is going for the 2nd Stalker as well. In fact, rallied out to make sure that no shenanigans occur. And in fact, with the Zealot and Stalker coming down, he is going to have to retreat for now. We'll see a little micro battle going on in just a second. Oh, but XluoS does get that first shot off on Creator, so Creator could be in trouble. Now, for anyone that remembers, yesterday, Creator actually didn't deal perfectly theoretically with the way he was 3-gated like this before, so this could become an issue for him. Looks like he will take out this first Zealot, though. Good micro so far. Hasn't lost any units, even though he has some damage on this Stalker, and he is going to get rid of the Pylon. If he could snipe that probe as well, it would be huge, because if you're doing a 3-gate rush from over here, it's not going to be nearly as strong. You really need that probe to actually get a nice Pylon in. So now, with this Sentry, this could be really bad for XluoS. If he starts running up this ramp and, like, let's say, 1 Stalker gets caught by a force field, oh, and he stops all. That's actually a lot safer than trying to let one up to kill, because you have to surround it so it can't run away and then give vision for warping in. And look at XluoS actually with a lot of pylons here. He is really going all in. Uh-oh, it looks like Creator is gonna be in trouble here. And he does have some force fields out, but warping in on the high ground. This is terrible news for Creator. Great micro so far, which is very important. But is it actually going to be enough? Because XluoS is going to continue to warp in a lot. And he just has a unit lead right now, but Creator does have 3 gates as well. So there is the potential to hold this, but it looks like a lot of probes may in fact go down. Right now, Creator at 24 against just the 20 of XluoS, so he's still doing okay. The unit count, very important here. He is going after some of these pylons, but these pylons are actually not needed. That is not what you should be going after. In fact, some good micro so far by Creator, picking off a Stalker right away there. And, ooh, oh my god, that is really good micro by Creator. Look at this. This Stalker's still left alive. You hold that Alt key down, and in fact, he's doing a pretty darn good job right here. His Zealots are actually connecting quite a bit, and it looks like Creator may just end up out-microing XluoS. But XluoS just has so many units right now. And Creator, it looks like it's actually just slightly going in XluoS's favor at the moment. We do have Creator with more Stalkers coming in. An absolutely crazy battle right now. He's got to be so careful. Any Zealot hits you get are actually gigantic. In fact, XluoS backing up for a moment here. He's got to be careful, though. His Zealot may be overcommitting just slightly, and it looks like he will lose that Zealot. So that's actually pretty big for Creator. He now has this high ground advantage once again. He has the Stalker advantage by just 1, and now he has it by 2. So if he micros perfectly here, he should be able to pick off the Stalkers and then the Zealots. Oops, sorry. I am the one doing the observing here, so we'll see things, but maybe not too smoothly. And it looks like Creator has finally held this after a long and furious micro battle. Let's take a look. He has 6 Stalkers against 0 units of XluoS, and he has 2 more probes. So that's obviously a huge deal. Taking a look at what they're both building, Creator going into Robo, that's what you normally should do, because you know that, you know what, they've already cheesed you once. This is as standard as you can really get. So, I mean, it's very, very safe to go right into the Robo here. Whereas the Twilight, you know, this is going to give him some more aggressive options, but what will he end up getting done? And in fact, he's going up to a 4th gate, so it looks here like we're just going to have a 4-gate blink all in as his second part of this build. But again, Creator, with this choice of strategy, with the robotics, he can go ahead and he can make some Immortals, and without any observers to help XluoS actually see up into the main base or anything like that to actually blink up, it's going to be hard. You can't really outmaneuver a bunch of Immortals. He's going to have maybe a few little timings that he can do damage on, but this is looking really good for Creator, basically. Well, Creator starting to move out a little bit. Looks like he's barely going to miss that probe. Did you see that? Oh my god, just the Stalker goes through the grass at the same time as the probe. Does not see that whatsoever, so XluoS will have this very nicely placed forward pylon. And this is actually bad for Creator that he's up here with these Stalkers. These Stalkers, no blink on the way, so when blink actually finishes for XluoS, he's going to be able to catch all these Stalkers and kill them as long as he has more Stalkers. And if he can kill off all those Stalkers, that's going to give him a reasonable chance to actually break Creator. So I'm actually pretty excited to see if perhaps XluoS can come back after, you know, being beaten down by Creator so hard. But, oh, this Observer, very good timing. He's going to go up, but he's barely not going to see blink. Once he's seen this many Stalkers, though, he does know to turn around, and that's very, very important. All right, so you have XluoS coming down right now, and Creator with double Immortal, this many Zealots. Looks like he's going to have a Guardian Shield as well, and plenty of Stalkers to boot. Look at these supplies, and Grubby, welcome back.
Hey Dan, do you need me in this, or you got it covered?
I pretty much got it covered, dude. You can just sit back. Basically, this game we had XluoS do the very quick 3-gate rush. Okay. Creator held off after a long micro battle. And now he's gone into the Blink Stalker, but we have some Immortals in here, so can he actually hold? This is some good sniping going on, really good sniping in fact, but oh, this is a ton of damage from these Zealots, and he does back up, and unfortunately for XluoS, we're going to have the next Immortal pop out already.
Yeah, I'm just going to listen. You got this covered, man.
Yeah, I guess
enjoyed as much as the next guy.
Well, that's nice. All right, so, I mean, it's good micro from XluoS. He did some good picking off, but this is not enough units for what he needs to get done. At this point, though, Creator should be backing up. There you go. And Creator with the Nexus, XluoS with none. Take a look at the unit tab. Yeah, this is not going to go in favor of XluoS.
And there the second Immortal comes out for Creator, so he's definitely got this covered. Even though he doesn't have Blink, he just has so much raw power.
Indeed he does. I mean, this is just way too many units. You don't need Blink when you have the same amount of Stalkers, Zealots to boot, a Guardian Shield, and an Immortal. That's when you don't also need Blink against Blink. So, I mean, he's still trying to pick off the Immortal, but there's just not enough units. And GG, you know, XluoS, introduce our players.
Yeah.
Up here, in the top left, we have Creator Prime. Down here, in the bottom right, IG.XluoS. All right, Antigua Shipyard, let's talk about it.
Yeah, I usually like to build my pylon between the cliff and the assimilator because it's a movement blocker for probes which want to gain high ground vision after cannoning on the low ground. Yeah, and not just that, it's going to spot for you when they build the pylon back here or something. Oh, yeah. And that's the thing, your gas is actually a little bit too late. Like, if you spot the cannon rush with your geyser when it finishes, it's too late. It's too late. You're actually going to lose the game. There's a cannon building already. Yeah, and you're not going to be able to get probes down there to fight it or anything like that. So, yeah, I see a lot of people actually go for that.
and it's not really that abusable anymore.
Yeah.
There was like times in the Protoss vs. Protoss metagame where people were doing some weird things like making Immortals and Stalkers and moving out with an Observer. Those days have come and gone. So it's a pretty solid place to build it, but this isn't too bad either.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, I think it was kind of Huck who I saw it from first. Would be like a 3-gate opener into Robo, into Twilight. But first he would use his 3-gate to pressure, then 3-gate with Immortal and Observer to pressure, and then Blink. And it was like the best thing ever. When I saw that build from Huck, I was like, I'm stealing that. I had so much success with it, but now it's just a bit too slow moving up the tech tree for that.
Absolutely. All right, so Creator getting up his second gas. We don't see the second gas from XluoS, but he used a lot of Chrono Boost, so this isn't some sort of rush.
What is XluoS doing? He's not making any more probes, and he is not on optimal amount of probes. This is very strange. Oh, 20 probes. All right. So XluoS is doing a 4-gate?
No, I mean, he's...
All right, he wants to do a 4-gate, but now that the probe came in, he makes an assimilator, a pylon, and another probe. I don't think he intended to.
I don't think he was going in for 4-gate, because I feel like he would have one more chrono left.
Normally, yeah, but then why did he have so
it's a
much
good question.
probe cut?
I don't know. That's a very... Did he miss a pylon? I mean,
he just
no, he didn't miss a
probe
pylon.
again. He just canceled this probe again, and he's not mining from
the
gas.
Oh my god, I guess you're right.
And he's like got probes all over the map.
Yeah, I guess you're right. This is really... Oh, you know what? Maybe it's the...
too late. It's too late for the
4-gate Robo, maybe?
Do you think it's too late for the Robo drop? Like, he should be making Robo right now.
Yeah, I don't know that this is going to work, especially since Creator is going straight into Twilight. Now, if his Stalkers are in the middle of the map, things could go terribly wrong.
Yeah, if it is the Robo drop, right?
Yeah, I think it has to be. Yeah, there it is. So... I mean, this would be a silly place to start warping in units.
So do you mind checking the Robo facility production time? Like, how long does it actually take?
65.
Yeah, so it's going to finish after the 6-minute mark, and then there's still a Prism, which takes 40 seconds to produce off of 2 chronos. So he would be in the base at 7+, and normally he can be in the base at 6:30. So for those people, for people who aren't that familiar with the timings, that's more than 30 seconds delay for the same type of attack as what you could normally have. So that gives your opponent 40 seconds more to get more units out. That's pretty significant in a game like StarCraft 2.
That is pretty damn significant, no question. Now, Creator is going for Blink Observer.
Yeah,
but
that is good for XluoS because the Robo will play 0 role in defending this.
But here's the thing. I think this might turn into like a really weird scenario. Hold on, we'll see. He is warping... Oh no, he warped him in the main. Okay, because a lot of times we see a 5-stalker pressure with this build. Like MC loves to do that.
And then it would be a base trade?
Yeah, it would be some sort of really weird base trade scenario, but with Blink actually almost done, I think he's actually just going to hold this straight up. Like, his micro should be more than sufficient to kill all this off, I think.
Yeah,
especially with his
like
3rd-gate finishing.
Equal stalker counts, and one can micro with the Prism, the other can micro with Blink.
Yeah, and And
XluoS is supply block momentarily, and he doesn't have all his units here yet.
Yeah, a little bit.
Ooh, he wanted to get that Twilight, but the Blink already finished.
Yep, and he's still targeting it. Well, oh my god, that is the end of that. Okay, so Creator is... I don't think this is losable for Creator already. I'm pretty sure that because he already has his Robo up, there's 0% chance for XluoS to hold his ramp against Creator if Creator just makes Stalkers and goes.
Yeah, this game is an X game, Artosis.
An X game? It used to be a game, it's not anymore?
It's over.
Yeah, this is smart. This is literally his only chance to try to keep Creator in his base, is making another Warp Prism. But, I mean, the Warp Prism, what is this really going to do? He can, if he warps in a round of 3 Blink Stalkers, whatever 4 units that gets warped in from XluoS can be killed. So he'll walk across the map. He doesn't... Oh, yeah, he does have his Observer already, so he's just going to walk across the map, kill XluoS, and then
move
warp
on
in
to
at
the
home.
next round.
Yeah, that's it. It's over for XluoS, unfortunately, and in fact, he's not even going to be able to get anything done there.
So, yeah, the attack from XluoS came too late. If he did end up getting there 40 seconds earlier,
he could have gotten Blink.
Yeah, he could have killed the Blink, he could have killed the Twilight, and there wouldn't have been as many warp hits from Creator. So just a mistake from XluoS. He tried to be tricky, he tried to hide what he was doing with the assimilator, making more probes, but his probe to build the first pylon and the robot was just too late.
Yeah.
And now Creator's pressing his advantage. Very nice Blink micro there, not losing a single Stalker in this attack, using the Observer to get the high ground vision. There one Stalker goes out in a second, but
GG.
Creator wins.
Yeah.
GG, well played.
That was